Oh, no, this one's closed. Son of a biscuit. Si me puedes mover la troca cuando vengo. Chain lock, everything looks good. Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is Josh at American AF Dumpster Rentals here in Dallas. Actually, we're in Arlington, Texas today. Back in the KW, Daniel ain't got nothing on me.
See this? 3 points of contact, guys.
He's in the international. Actually, we got a lot of big jobs going today. So, he's in the international. He's also here in Arlington, but he's doing another job site, doing 4 dumping returns. Here we are doing 2 dumping returns. This job site, it's been a minute since we've been here. We had plenty of cans earlier. We had 3 cans on site. Plenty of swaps a couple months ago, but then they stopped working for a couple months. I don't know if they were waiting on permits or what, but looks like they're back at it. And so are we. Looks like I am going to be right on the money. Oh, it's like riding a bike, y'all. One thing I wish it had was a remote control. This one? Does it have a remote control? Oh, that's right. I forgot. The tarp's all jacked up too. We use the siding on the to push the tarp over. I'm kidding. I haven't had caffeine yet, that's why. I forgot all about the tarp remote. Let's see how we can turn around here. Without hitting any of these dumb awnings, these terrible awnings. Oops. That's why you always roll your windows down so you can hear. I thought I avoided hitting that fence on camera, but now I see David all the way up there on the 2nd floor, so now it's on camera that I just love tap the fence a little bit, but that's all. No big deal. And rub the little tire a little bit. We're good. We out.
Take it down. Look at that.
That's how we represent. Taking over this landfill. He's gonna probably get a minute. I'll probably see him again when we come back. Guys, still loading with water?
But I was like, that's a big tank.
What's going on, man?
Morning. That was fast.
Yes, sir.
Y'all didn't have to go to Waxahachie for that, did you?
Oh, no. We dump here in Arlington.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sorry we didn't catch you before. I was still on my way here and the crew boss had left.
Okay.
So what he was hoping to do was originally remove this one in the end and then take the one that's half full over there and put it on this side and have the empty over here.
Okay, so you want the empty one over there, that one, where on this side?
Same spot it was. He's trying to get a little closer to the curb so they can throw stuff off the 2nd floor balcony right into them.
Okay, so where do you want that one that's full? Obviously I'm gonna take it and dump it, but...
Yeah. Which you can still do, but if you could do a little swap to where you put, I mean, it's gonna take a little time to do it this round, but this empty basically should go there. That one should go here, and then you haul that one off.
Okay, all right.
Does that work?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we'll get it done.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, no problem, thank you. Guys playing a little shuffle maroo over here. It's alright, we'll take care of the customer. You know, customer service and all. And I'm about to use their porta potty, so.
WWDD.
What would Daniel do? Daniel would do it with a smile on his face. Me, I'm thinking here I should charge him extra for all this shit. But no, I'll take care of them. They're a good customer. So he wants this one where the full one is? Is that what he said? That full one blocked, right?
Got good news for you.
What you got?
So what he was saying is maybe it would work best for them where you have that one position is perfect.
Okay.
So if you could just, the one that's over on that side, get it closer to the curb and kind of center it where they can throw off that middle balcony.
Okay.
Then,
So leave that one exactly where it's at?
yeah, so that one's good where it's at. So just a little more shift to that one and then this one's good to go.
All right, very good. No problem. I love how people just assume I'm a badass. But I can just easily just get there in front of a, which I can. I love this truck. Okay, let me stop talking. This truck right here, the one I asked them to move. That's about as good as I can get it right here. Hey, if this truck can move, I can make it closer.
I think it's perfect right there.
Is you good right there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry about it. It was a little hard. All right. Cool. Thanks.
Great customer service by Josh Roman.
And then this one, I don't remember what he said. He wants this one now. When I bring it back. Okay, so yeah.
And if you didn't come, sorry, maybe next year.
I think anybody that didn't make it, that couldn't come, they have to be here next year.
I think the turnout was bigger than I expected. The engagement was way more than the year before. Mm-hmm. The value was higher. Having somebody outside the industry to come in and speak broadly about business in general, I chicken scratched so many notes. That in itself, I needed to be here for.
We don't fake it all. Tired of 9 to 5, just make enough to survive. Only living on the weekends. We really thinking that's behind the life.
What you call it? Why these guys when they look to like little steep little driveway. Maybe I'm supposed to call him. That water across the street just started leaking. Just started. Well, now there's a lot of water. All the way back. Okay. You don't speak no English. Alright. Have fun. So this has a nice little curve to it. Tree on one side, tree with an angle on the other side. You gotta make sure that the top of the dumpster doesn't hit. I look like I'm clear, right? Which is a nice little. And everything is kind of hard to see because of the incline. And then my mirror's a little dirty. I wiped that thing off, but I took my Windex into the other truck. Every truck should have its own little bottle of Windex or foam spray. Oh, the house is there. I'm gonna drop it right here. Those of you guys that don't really know, when you're on an incline like this, instead of putting it in drive or whatever, easiest thing is to do is just to roll out from under the dumpster and just leave it in neutral and just roll out. That looks to me like it's pretty good. Let me check it. Or set her down completely. That looks good to me. It's about as good as she gonna get. Yes, sir. I'll take a picture. Gonna drop it into ICAN. So those of you guys that still haven't signed up with ICAN, I don't know what you're waiting for. It is the disruptor in the software industry and the dumpster game. 3017 is the number. All right, we're out of here. Going to pick up in Richland Hills. Love it when everything kind of works together. It works, falls into place. Here in Fort Worth, already up here. Might as well go to Richland Hills. Pick up this dumpster. It's 6.8 miles away. Ooh. These guys got sprinklers everywhere. Literally right on the edge. Yo, what is up? My name is Josh with American AF Trailers. I've got for you guys a nice, hardly used trailer. It is going to be the Big Green, the Max D, 17.5 thousand pound GVWR, 2 8K axles, 8 lug. The extra 1,500 pounds is on the gooseneck, straight from the manufacturer. This thing is actually a heck of a beast. It's got some awesome features on it. Hydraulic jack, electric tarp, 22,000 pound Warrior winch system. It's got a synthetic rope on it, 18 ply tires. It also has a remote control, so everything's powered by remote control, including your tarp system. This thing is ready to go, for sale right now. Trailer only. I'm throwing $1,000 off on this video alone. Mention that you saw this video and I'm gonna give you $1,000 off. www.americanaftrailers.com. Damn, they still got a lot of work to do because that back building, there's a bunch of trash back there.
Y'all remember this place?
This car is kind of in my way though.
Always.
I have to go the other way. Damn, they got a pile of shit back there. There's somebody there right there. That's called job security right there. Alright, I'm gonna get it from here. Alright, boys and girls, let's do a little story time. So, we have done a job. It wasn't even a big job, but we've been doing a job at this construction site. It was a home remodel. And we've done, right now, the dumpster that's sitting on the site is dumpster number 7. Now we've gone, for contractors, we've gone to a very simplistic invoicing process. Literally, we charge a haul rate plus tonnage, and that's it. So for one dumpster, the contractor gets 2 invoices all the time. The first one is going to be the haul rate. The second one is, 14 days later, 7 days later, however long they have the dumpster for. We pick it up, we dump it, and then we charge them the dump fees. This is only for contractors, guys, and I would honestly suggest not doing this for homeowners. Obviously, it's your business. You do as you see fit. But for me, homeowners, sometimes it's very hard to go after them and get a second payment, all that stuff. Plus, homeowner dumpsters are usually pretty light. So I come out, I feel, winning more if I include 2-3 tons with a homeowner, because a homeowner in a 20 yard or a 30 yard isn't going to usually put more than 2 tons, give or take. So anyways, that's the way I've been doing it for probably since the beginning of the year, and I've been happy with it. But this particular customer, the one with 7 dumpsters, he's got the 7th dumpster on site. He wasn't complaining about, a lot of his dumpsters were heavy. He wasn't complaining about that. He wasn't arguing about pretty much anything other than the fact that, oh, now he moves. Really? Who was it? Was it the contractor? No. He wasn't complaining about much other than the fact that he did not believe they had 7 dumpsters. So again, they had filled up 6 dumpsters, of which we had dump tickets for, dump fees, but no way in hell, he tells us, have they had 7 dumpsters on site. He says, I've talked to the contractors that were there, and they said they've only seen maybe 4, maybe 5 dumpsters. Again, maybe doesn't mean nothing to me, because it's not, how you tell me maybe? You don't know. And this was all in a matter of like 2 weeks. They've been turning and burning them pretty quick. So he gets kind of snippy with Alexis. Alexis kind of, says, hey, these are all your invoices. He wants to send us bank statements, his bank statements, because he's not understanding the charges, even after Alexis explains it to him one by one. So he sends us bank statements, and sure enough, the bank statements line up with every single one of the dumpsters that he ordered, as well as the overages and tonnage charges, not overages. So I write him a nice long email yesterday, and I specifically spell out every single dumpster that was ordered, the date that it was delivered, the amount that correlates with his bank statements, the date that it was picked up, the tonnage for every single dumpster, and the tonnage charge for every single dumpster. So we had all 6 haul rates, dumps, tonnage, and the 7th was haul rate only because it was still on site. So hopefully that's making sense for you guys. And then, so he didn't respond back to me after I sent him that pretty detailed email. Oh, and I also sent him a timestamp photo of every single time that we delivered those dumpsters, because we have time-stamped photos of every single delivery, date, time, including address. So send him 7 different time-stamped photos that show that we delivered the dumpster at his property. This was yesterday about 5 p.m. give or take, 4:35. It was about 6, 7, I don't know, something like that. And so then about 6 or 7, I actually get another phone call. And it was from another guy who says, hey, guy number earlier that you've been talking to, he is the main customer, it's his credit card, but I'm the one that has called and placed these orders on these dumpsters. He placed the first couple, but then he went out of town. I took over the job site. I'm the one that's been placing the calls, and I've only placed 3 calls to you guys. He says, I went back and I checked my AT&T phone records, and I've only called 3 times to order 3 dumpsters. You guys are ripping us off, and we want our money back. Let me tell you, I got a little bit upset, but I kept my cool. I was like, sir, we have literally, I mean, we're not in business to rip anybody off. We're in business to make money and to provide a service for customers like yourself who actually need it. You guys have used 7 dumpsters. You guys have used, 6 dumpsters. The 7th one is still there on site. And you've filled them up pretty well, like 6, 7 tons on average. And he's arguing with me that no way, no how. It was an 8-minute conversation. Towards the end, he said, well, all we want is the proof because, you know, this is an insurance claim and the insurance needs proof. Sir, your invoices are approved. We've sent you photos, but no problem. Now that I knew what number he was calling from, and I didn't have to go back and dig through all these different phone calls. So now that I knew exactly what number he was calling from, because we researched the phone records of the other guy, and we only did see 2 phone calls from him. And I thought there were several contractors that were calling. No. Literally, the first guy called, the main guy, the main customer whose credit card was on file, he's the one that called the first 2 times. And then after that, the subsequent 5 calls, 5 orders that were placed by the second guy who told me he only placed 3 calls. And he wanted a refund for at least 2 dumpsters, if not 3. So we had every single phone call recording. Hey, this is so-and-so. We need another swap. And what's crazy is we literally delivered every single dumpster same day or next day. We provided excellent service, in my opinion. And you know, it's crazy how some people will try to get one off on you, thinking you're a big company and you're not going to have the receipts. You're not going to come with receipts. We came with receipts. Alexis came with the receipts. I pulled up the phone records. I did a screen record on the phone calls every single time that he placed an order, every single day. Either the same day or the next day we delivered that dumpster, which correlated to the guy's bank statements, which correlated to our invoices, to his phone calls. Silence after that. They said nothing. Nothing. Not an apology, not a screw you. I would have rather had a screw you than just silence, but whatever. They can't dispute anything. So, moral of the story is, you never know who's going to try to get one off on you guys. Maybe it's an honest mistake. I highly doubt it, because the guy was adamant that he's only made 3 phone calls to us. Meanwhile, he had more than 3, because he was pretty demanding on several of the dumpster swaps, and he would call several times throughout the day. He even said in one of the comments, in one of the phone calls, oh, we have so much trash here that I'm surprised that the main guy didn't order 2 40 yards at a time, because we have so much trash. But yet, then he wants to say, after the job's pretty much almost done, that they only had a few dumpsters. It's crazy. So, honest mistake? I think not. More of the story is, make sure you keep your receipts. Make sure if you don't record your phone calls, get with a company like, I use Wix, because that's who I have my hosting through, my website hosting through. But you can easily use a company like CallRail, or there's a bunch of other sites out there right now. I've been messing around with CallRail. I kind of like it. I think I might switch over to that eventually, if I can get my phone number ported over from Wix. But point is, record your phone calls, keep your invoices, make sure that you are on point with every little thing. He didn't ask for a picture of all his receipts, which I was waiting for him to do that, but we also have pictures of every single landfill ticket if he ever decides to dispute that on file. We can save it right through ICANs, which is nice to have. Again, right in ICANs, it saves it, attaches it to the customer profile. We go in, we screenshot. Now we just need to get my phone recordings and ICANs to connect somehow, so that every single order that's placed has a phone recording attached to it, and that would be ideal. But gotta look out these days, man. People are always trying to get one over on you. That could have been thousands of dollars. I mean, the dump fees alone were about $500-600 a piece sometimes, depending on the weight. And you know, times 3 dumpsters, that's a couple grand. No thank you, I'm not eating that. Beautiful. All right, so we are done for the day. We've got 2, 4, 5 30s in the yard. That's the most 30s we've had in a little bit. A couple 40s, which is good. Booked one for tomorrow. These cans are the combo cans. Comes in a combo with a trailer. So that's not mine, but even though they're pretty cool color, don't you think? Like literally they're like the best color that dumpsters can come in. Possibly have a franchisee starting up, my first franchisee. Hopefully we'll see in the next few weeks. So we'll be talking about that more and more as hopefully we get more and more franchise owners signing up for an American AF franchise in your area coming soon. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, smash the notification bell. We out.